Hi, welcome to Ranging Country. I'm Lawrence.
And I'm Peter.
And we're here with a very special video. It's not only special because of what's in front of us, but also what's behind us. So we're in a brand new studio. We've got an extra camera angle. We've got some other bits and bobs. Yeah, it's been months of work that we're glad to be able to unveil, glad to be able to get back in the studio and get back to normality. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So as you'll have already seen by the title, this is the brand new Air Arms X200. This is the Vanguard, and this is the option with the bottle underneath. Air Arms were very gracious to Air Arms for sending us this early. It's not paid for or anything. We're not under any obligation to sugarcoat anything. We're here to, as always, tell the truth and give our honest feedback for better or worse.
It's very brave actually, because they do know how honest we are. So
yeah. They wanted to get it in our hands.
They did.
That was the strange things. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll start as always, butt to muzzle. You start on that end. What have we got? What is this in front of us?
So this is, we have, now this reminds me of a bit like an Accuracy International 308 chassis, you know, stock for the chassis.
Right, yeah.
Where you've got that bit and that bit. It's that's what it reminds me of.
I love the way that I threw it to you, ready for you to say all the features, and you immediately went on a tangent. Straight in, new studio, same old Peter.
Well, you say same old Peter. Look at this. Look at this. Glasses not down my nose. We have new varifocals.
Where's everything's looking up.
It is.
Everything's new and shiny and
yeah, certainly is. So at this end we have an adjustable butt pad. So we can lengthen the stock. We can increase the length of pull. We can make it a little bit longer, which we have done. And you can also adjust the cheek piece so that each time you go for the scope, it is in exactly the right place for you. You can set it for exactly where you want it to be.
Yeah. Now, from factory, the stock on this rifle is very, very short. I don't know the exact length to pull on it, but which means that you need to use the adjustable stock. Which actually, if you think about it, is the right way of how it works, of how it should be, right? You have something like the Kral MPO2, which most people even don't even know it has an adjustable length of pull, because it's already a normal length rifle to start with. Whereas if you have a shorter stock here, juniors can use it, youngsters, smaller frame people can use it, and also you can then just extend it to be a normal length, 14 inches or whatever it is. So actually, that's the right way of doing it. Obviously, it looks extended, and I guess you lose the line of having a butt pad right on the back of the stock. But
it's synthetic though, isn't it? So that's a bit more accepted, I think, in a stock like this, isn't it?
Yeah. This is obviously Air Arms' foray into giving more toys, more bells and whistles, but without breaking the bank for it. So as of time of filming, these are about 700 quid, this particular one here in front of us. They're not made by Air Arms.
Let's just touch on where these are actually made, because we have reviewed the Pressy Hall air rifles, haven't we? The Indian-made Pressy Hall air rifles a couple of times over, probably more than that in some of the different ranges. And we've been very, very impressed with them.
Going so far as for me to even say it feels like the ethos of Air Arms is what we were saying for those Pressy Hall rifles. They were quality, simple.
Yeah.
Whereas this now has more bells and whistles on it and feels that same quality.
So this is actually made in India, isn't it, by Pressy Hall? Similar. It's similar to the, I guess the arrangement that they had with
CZ.
CZ with the old S200, wasn't it?
Yes. Also to that point, this is a very similar feel to an S200. It's very very vertical around here. Obviously, we'll get into that when we get into handling later. But I thought that was an interesting call. So we've got the adjustable stock. What else have we got?
Adjustable cheek piece. We have, moving forward here, we have quite a nice rail on the top there, haven't we? Safety cap to this side.
Oh yeah.
So
hopefully top camera can see that. We've got a shiny new position of the top camera. So hopefully that works well for us.
Now, interestingly, it's on both sides. So that's great for the ambidextrous community. Well, yeah. The lefties and the righties.
The unfortunate people who are born left-handed.
Is that right? It is a chunky stock, so I mean that has to go off with my forefinger, with my trigger finger.
You can't. Just
I can't get that right. I can't get. It's quite a chunky grip there, which is not a bad thing.
No. We've also got a side lever on this side. So I wonder if our lovely side camera here can show that off a bit better. So I'll present to the side camera. Got this lovely side lever here. There we go. It will show off of our side angle, as it were. Really smooth, really sharp cocking action as well. You know where you are with it. There's no spring, there's no clunk, 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 clunk. It's just pull back, bang, done. Really sharp, really positive. Doesn't require much force either.
Very positive.
Really smart.
You can't mix up whether you've cocked that or not.
Yeah. Now, one tiny little gripe that I have as...
You've got a gripe, have you? I wonder if it's the same gripe that I've got.
There is a position where the magazine will rotate before the bolt is cocked on this particular one.
Okay.
So it is possible if you somehow mess up that click, if you somehow don't do that, there is a point where the magazine will rotate.
I see. So the pellet probe clears the aperture there, so allowing the magazine to rotate.
Yeah.
But it's not cocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely tiny thing. You would probably never notice it. You probably never have any issues with it. Just one little tiny thing I noticed.
So, do you want to know my little gripe?
Oh yeah, go on then.
It's actually 160 bar fill, isn't it?
Oh, okay, going straight into it.
Yeah. But it doesn't actually say it anyway.
No. That's
now,
probably quite a big.
That is quite a bit. Now, I don't know whether the proper production models will have on it 160 bar fill, but in an age where everything is at least 200 bar.
FX's, day states, even the Air Arms regulated stuff is 250.
It's going 250. Then you get the Czech stuff going to 300 bar, and we're going in a sort of a backward move, going with a 160 fill.
I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation, but unfortunately I don't know it. Anyway.
Can we talk shot count?
Yeah, I was going to go into mag and then, yeah.
So if we add a little bit onto that, if we fill into 160, we've got a shot count of about 120 and 177.
Yes.
So that's pretty good, isn't it, for a 160 down? It is quite a large bottle.
It's quite a large bottle.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll get into handling in a little while. It's a fairly mid-weight rifle. It's not lightweight, I wouldn't have said. It's about 3.5 kilos, according to Air Arms. That's their factory figure. We've weighed it here today with this scope. This is a Hawk Vantage wide angle. This is 4.6 kilos, as demonstrated here.
The scope isn't 1.1 kilos, though. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping for a bit more shot count because it's only just a little bit more than their regulated Ultimate Sporters and that sort of thing. They're 90 odd, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
it is only a 160 fill, and their Ultimate Sporters are 250 fill, the red version. So
yeah. But there's certainly a big improvement. This is Air Arms' first this is their first higher capacity rifle, bigger bottle rifle. This is their first jump down into it.
Mm.
New magazine as well. This is, I believe it's the same magazine as Pressy Hull. I'm not sure. I've only just thought of that. I haven't had a chance to fact check that.
Don't know.
This is a 12 round magazine. So it's obviously different to Air Arms one. I have another tiny little gripe. There's only one position
Yeah.
to turn this.
Yeah, snap.
So you can only turn it with your finger on the top.
Yeah.
Which means as you turn it, you can't hold it. Like with a BSA magazine or something. Yeah. You turn it, you hold it. You turn it, you hold it, you turn it, you hold it. Whereas this, you have to turn it. I can get 3 positions of movement out of that. Almost 4, just about 4. And then you have to release it. And that pushes against that pallet. Then you have to do another 3 or 4.
Now, I thought that when I thought that you have to preload the whole magazine.
Like a FX or a day state style. Yeah.
Yeah. So you take it right round to number 10, number 12, whatever. Put your first pallet in, and that holds it. But you don't. So actually, it's not too bad. Once you get used to this, if you put your finger, I don't know if top camera can see where my finger is, and you roll that finger. So I can get 3, 4, 5 pallets in there. And then that'll stay still. You put 4 in, and it'll hold there. And then you can go for another grip.
Yes.
But I do know what you're saying. It could have had, on the bottom there, it could have had another part of the serrated wheel exposed.
I guess it couldn't because of how it sits.
Yeah.
You could have had a bit on the left, I guess.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have left a lot of meat up there, would it?
No.
So,
no.
Yeah. Just one thing for future development for Pressy Hull and Air Arms. It's
some clever sod can probably rearrange that, change that, and go, oh yeah, this is so much better.
Yeah. I thought it was a bigger problem than it actually is for me. When I thought that you have to preload the whole carousel, and once I realised that you don't, it was a lot less of a problem for me. So, but it did cross my mind, so I know exactly where you're coming from with that.
Yeah. But anyway, generally quite nice, really smooth. Loads pellets into the breech very, very smoothly. It's quality. It's plastic made, but it's quality. I've not seen this sort of feel of plastic before. It's like a matte sort of finish. Feels very well built. I don't know how much they are to get replacements, but I don't think it's much.
No. Speaking
of replacements, this particular rifle here has come with 1 mag in the box, but allegedly these guns come with 2.
Yeah.
We can't speak any more to that. Also, on that subject, but the opposite, this particular rifle here has come with a silencer, come with a moderator. This is Air Arms Q-Tech range, so this is the better one. It's much quieter than their standard, but the production models after the first 200 will not come with this mod.
What will they come with?
I don't know.
Okay.
I assume they're the same price as well.
Okay. So this first 200 batch are quite a good deal. So Q-Tech mod's about 70 odd quid.
According to Air Arms Bump, it's about 50 quid.
Really?
But yes, normally they're 79 for the short one, 85 for the long one.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. It is seriously quiet though.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah. Obviously you'll hear that when we get to shooting in a little while. Now, moving forward again, barrel here, It's got sort of Air Arms normal blued finish. Little thing I did notice.
Okay.
In the box, I can't remember the exact wording of it, so apologies if I mess up the wording. Something like the little note that we had here from Air Arms, something like, if storing the barrel in a bag, make sure it's oiled first to avoid any rust or something like that.
Okay.
So I guess you've got to be a bit careful with it about getting it either wet or fingerprints staying on there.
Or leaving it in a bag, because the problem is with a bag, any moisture that's in there will just attract to the steel, won't it?
Yeah.
And it just can't dry out.
Yeah. So maybe a little silica gel packet or something like that, or just give it a little wipe down.
Or take it out of the case. Let it breathe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Underneath here, we've got a, show to the top camera.
Nice clear gauge, isn't there?
Yeah, I was going for the
Really?
UIT rail
Okay.
underneath here.
Yeah.
So this is similar to sort of the Air Arms Ultimate Sporter again. UIT rail, you then need an adapter to then put on a Picatinny rail to then put a bipod on or a stud. But I do like how flat and tucked away that
is. You wouldn't know it's there, would you? If you
no.
Until you turn it over.
Yeah, but you do have the option there for a bipod. Like you say, while we're still here, we've got this lovely gauge on here. Now, it's not colour-coded, but it's very, very big, and Christ, even you can see that, can't you?
I can with my new glasses. Yes.
Although, hilariously, it goes up to 250, but like the only pressure points you can use are between 160 and 100. So you just got this tiny little increment that you can use in the middle.
Yeah.
It comes with a single shot tray as well. But this is simple and it's included, it's free.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's jump into handling then. Okay, into handling then. Right. Do you want to explain that little, the adjustability of the stock there?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because actually the stock is very, very nice, very, very comfortable.
It is.
It's this synthetic stock. It feels hard wearing, it feels durable. It doesn't feel cheap or scratchy or anything like that. It feels quite smart.
So, along with being able to adjust for the length of pull, so you can it almost fit anybody, the rifle. You know, juniors, you compress that in a little bit. Larger people, adults, need it a bit further out, such as us. Now you can also adjust that, the butt pad, to be able to lift it in your shoulder, just like that. And then when you find the correct place, just lock it off with the Allen key. And that, combined with a cheek piece, is going to ensure that your eye goes straight to that scope every time.
That sounds a bit like marketing spiel. I promise it's not.
No, it's one thing that you don't really give much consideration to, I think. I mean, I certainly don't. I don't think I've ever adjusted a gun to fit me, an air gun.
I don't think we ever have for our reviews either, to be fair. Obviously, this one, the length.
No, we just show what they will do. But yeah.
What's the balance like? Now, as I was speaking to earlier, this vertical section of grip here feels very much like an S200. You can either have thumb round here, or I tend to have sort of thumb up, thumb on the back here. It's a nice, comfortable distance to the trigger. Now that trigger isn't adjustable for movement, front and back, but you have got two little adjustment Allen keys inside there. You won't be able to see it. You'll have to just trust me. And also the trigger is adjustable for left and right.
And up and down.
And up and down. Is it rake? Would you call that adjustable rake? Don't know. Anyway. The bottle on the end. Do you like it?
a bit old-fashioned.
Obviously, they need it to get the shot count up. They need quite a big bottle to get the shot count up, don't they?
But they do this in a cylinder version, don't they?
But we don't know the shot count of that.
No, we don't.
If this is a 500cc bottle, is it?
I think it says 500cc.
Anyway, I mean, that alone, it does say, is 3/4 of a kilo. Apparently, according to weight, 0.74.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that style. I mean, everybody's going carbon, aren't they? But the problem is, if you put a carbon bottle on this,
you'd be plus 200 quid, right?
It's going to make an expensive gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely don't mind what they've done here. I think it looks quite smart as well. It's well proportioned. The barrel's quite long. It's a 500mm barrel.
Okay.
But I don't think it looks too long. You got the moderator on the end. Could have been.
Yeah.
Maybe it would have been a bit nicer proportion to there, but
we need to shoot it.
I was just going to say, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are, ready to shoot the. I was going to call it a pressy hole then. No, this is an Air Arms X200. Let's give it a go.
Okay. Let me see what I can do with this. I've had a bit of a play about 20 minutes, half an hour ago, and I was very impressed.
This is another of those, again, in practice when we were zeroing, we were getting same hole groups. And then, yeah, it would just be a question whether we can do it when the cameras are rolling. So far, so good. Call it a day.
I really enjoyed shooting this.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Hmm.
What?
Tell you, so the trigger's floppy until you cock it.
No, it's not.
And then that's the first. That is really good.
So you can kind of tell if it's cocked.
Yeah.
There you go. So, as always, obviously we're shooting 25 metres indoor. We've got Air Arms Diablo Field, 8.4 grains today. Yeah. And again, as normal, if you see me looking away from the camera, I've got a monitor just above the camera there, where I can see see what the shooting's like. I was going to say how well he's shooting. That's not quite. Not bad at all, though.
Bit boring, to be honest.
That will do.
Now,
obviously, we'll grab the target back in a sec, but yeah, that's some pretty damn good shooting.
No, it's pretty damn good gun.
Yeah.
I've said this before. There's certain guns you gel with and are really easy to shoot, really nice to shoot, and you get other ones that are they're a bit of a.
It's a bit of a chore. You've got to
it's
hold
hard.
it right, and you've
really got to try.
Yeah.
This, I couldn't go wrong.
I think we've said it before with a couple of the day states, Black Wolves and Red Wolves. We've said it with Rex Max Pretensis. We've said it with, feel like we've said it with like the HFT, Air Arms HFT and the Ultimate Sporter, that sort of thing.
Can't remember those. One of them was the Air Arms, that was the BSA.
R12, yeah.
Yeah.
And now the new Air Arms X200.
So there's only really, there's quite a, it's quite an elite group, isn't it?
Yeah.
That we're talking about. There's only sort of a handful of them. And this has joined the clan.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
move on to the conclusion.
grab that target back and let's, back with you shortly. So, in conclusion, Air Arms are an all-English company, but the X series are Indian made. I quite like them. I think it's a nice little different take, but with the quality and the reliability of Air Arms back in.
They say it's not British made, it's Indian made, but it's got the Air Arms name on it, which means you've got the Air Arms backup.
Yes.
And the Air Arms support.
You've got you've got a full factory down on the south coast of England who can fix things, who can do things. It's not like you've got to send it all the way to India for a one gauge.
There are several dealers around the country that are Air Arms service centres, and I would presume that we are one. I presume we're going to get an update on being able to
repair these,
repair them, fix them. Just looking at the special tools for them. There's the anti-tamper on the.
There's one on the end here as well. Yeah.
Is that? And there's one on the end here as well. So we will get the special tools, and we will be trained on repairing them. So
yeah. But overall, I quite like it. Absolutely, do not just discount it just for it being Indian made.
We learnt that on the pressy holes, didn't we? Because they were. I mean, those pressy holes were very, very well made.
100%.
And the shot wall as well.
Yeah, as we just saw.
Yeah.
So there we go.
You can't really argue with that, can you?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you've got any more questions about these, let us know.
I think it's a case of, again, I say this a lot, get your hands on one.
Yeah.
See what you think. Have a shoot with one.
100%.
And see what you think.
Thank you very much. See you in the next video.